Dried Jello Gaming.
All right, so right now I'm getting a call from my buddy Paul. He's in the Kaga. He's on a flank where the three ships in front of him have all died, like in rapid succession, and suddenly he's on an exposed flank, and there is two DDs that are closing in very, very quickly on him. So I didn't think I was going to be able to make it over there in time. However, I'm going to try to push, right, because one team without a carrier and the other team having the carrier, that's just not going to end well. So we're not necessarily playing our best today, but what's going to happen here is really good coordination. So this is going to be a problem. There is a Dunkirk right there, and she's got me dead to rights. She shoots at me, she blaps me out of the game. I can't deal with her, but I am purpose-built to deal with these little DDs up here. So Paul and I are talking on the in-game chat, and he agrees that he's going to go hit the Dunkirk as a leap of faith, that I'm going to deal with these DDs that are right on his tail, and he's not going to try to waste any strikes with these DDs that he would have a very hard time dealing with anyhow, because obviously torpedo strikes and things like that, anything short of dive bombers, really don't have much of a chance on DDs. Occasionally if they're sitting in smoke, but these guys are, loaded for bear. They smell blood. There's chum in the water. They see a carrier right in front of them. They're not going to stop. They're going to juke and jive, and they're going to come in, and they're going to get their torpedo strikes off on the carrier, and they're just a minute out from doing that. So obviously, I missed my first two strikes. Paul's off there getting his strike ready for the Dunkirk, putting a lot of faith in me that I'm going to get this situation taken care of. He's got to go blind and just let that happen. You'll see that in the next clip. You're going to see it from Paul's perspective, where he is going to turn around and he is going to lose sight of these guys so that he can focus on the Dunkirk. So this is just excellent teamwork. This is what I really suggest anybody playing the game do. It's a lot of fun. You can achieve great things through teamwork, things that you could never do otherwise. I mean, this coordination was so good. So Paul's keeping him spotted, but here's his perspective. He's, as you can see, he can't see the two DDs that are hot on his tail, probably 4 kilometers back. But he's putting his concentration hat on, and he's just doing lovely strikes on this Dunkirk. And he is absolutely going to delete this ship from the game. So you'll see the second set of torps is fantastic. He gets them off before the enemy fighters can come in and panic his strike. And that is the end of a Dunkirk. What I'm going to show you next is I'm going to pan up, and you're going to see his perspective where he's continuing to spot things for me. So again, he's not just hitting the Dunkirk. He is keeping those fighters over any torpedo paths. And you see those torpedoes running out of steam, but more importantly, there was torpedoes coming out of the smoke at me. He gave me all the warning in the world that I needed, and here's my perspective of that happening. See, there's Paul spotting those torpedoes. I probably, maybe would have possibly eaten a bunch. If anything, it would have been extremely distracting, to be worrying about those torpedoes later when the DD was closing closer to Paul. So because Paul's spotting, I'm able to easily finish off this DD in relative safety. So I hope you enjoyed this. This is what teamwork looks like. I highly suggest that you do it with your friends on World Warships.